Did you know that millions of people in the UK will be struggling to survive in just a few short years? That's right. By 2025, experts are warning that we could be facing a crisis unlike anything we've seen before. But what exactly is coming? And how can you prepare? Will you be among the millions who are hit hardest, or will you find a way to stay ahead of the game? The UK government has issued a terrifying warning. From skyrocketing living costs to a crumbling healthcare system, it's not just the economy at risk. Our daily lives could change forever. Housing is becoming less affordable by the day. Energy bills? Prepare for them to go through the roof. And that's not even the worst of it. As jobs vanish to automation, the NHS is overwhelmed, and climate disasters loom closer. Things are looking bleak for millions of families. But here's the shocking part. While this disaster is unfolding, there are things you can do right now to protect yourself. Today, I'm revealing 10 shocking reasons why 2025 could be your breaking point. And I'm giving you the strategies you need to survive. Stick around to the end, because the last reason will blow your mind. You won't believe how big the threat really is. Trust me, this isn't a video you'll want to miss. The future is coming, and you need to be ready. Number 1. Economic slowdown. The UK economy is already feeling the pressure, and things are only expected to get worse in the coming years. Economic experts are predicting a slowdown that could affect millions. But what does this really mean for you and your daily life? Well, inflation is rising, wages are stagnating, and the cost of living is climbing to new heights. If this trend continues, many people might find themselves struggling to make ends meet, no matter how hard they work. In the past, economic downturns have led to job losses, reduced spending power, and increased financial stress on households. The current global economic instability, driven by factors like the lingering effects of the pandemic and geopolitical tensions, only makes things worse. For many, this means that everyday essentials, like food, housing, and utilities, will eat up a larger portion of their income. What can you do about it? First, it's essential to manage your finances smartly. Start by budgeting more effectively and cutting back on unnecessary spending. This is a perfect time to analyze where your money's going and look for areas where you can save. Next, consider diversifying your income streams. With the job market becoming more uncertain, having an extra source of income, whether it's freelancing, online businesses, or investments, could provide more financial security. Another tip is to take a closer look at your savings and ensure that you're prepared for any unexpected expenses. If the economy continues to decline, having an emergency fund or a financial cushion will help protect you when times get tough. Remember, while these economic challenges are significant, being proactive and smart with your money will help you weather the storm. Number 2. Housing crisis worsens. The housing crisis in the UK is already a pressing issue, and it's set to intensify in the coming years. With house prices continuing to rise and affordability plummeting, owning a home is becoming a distant dream for many, especially younger generations. The rising cost of living and stagnant wages mean that more people are spending a larger portion of their income on rent, with little room left for savings or investments. But it's not just the buyers who are feeling the pinch. Renters are also facing an uphill battle as rental prices soar to unprecedented levels. With fewer affordable housing options available, many are being forced into cramped living conditions or have to move further out from city centres, increasing transportation costs. And with mortgage rates rising, those who own homes are seeing their monthly payments go up as well. What can you do to navigate this crisis? First, it's important to reassess your housing situation. If you're renting, consider whether moving to a more affordable area or even downsizing could save you money. For those hoping to buy a home, it may be time to explore government programs that support first-time buyers or seek out more affordable properties in less conventional areas. Another strategy is to invest in shared ownership or consider renting to own schemes. These options provide an opportunity to gradually build equity while avoiding the high upfront costs of purchasing a home outright. If moving isn't an option, focus on maximizing your space and making your current living situation as comfortable and efficient as possible. Ultimately, while the housing crisis is daunting, staying informed and exploring alternative solutions can help you weather this storm without sacrificing your future stability. Number 3. Energy costs surge. Energy prices are skyrocketing, and by 2025, this could be one of the most pressing concerns for millions of UK households. Global energy prices, already at high levels, continue to be impacted by geopolitical tensions, supply shortages, and an ongoing push for cleaner energy sources. As a result, electricity and gas bills are only expected to rise, making it harder for many to keep their homes comfortable while managing their finances. This surge in energy costs is already having a significant impact on people's monthly budgets. The price hikes are especially hard on low-income families, retirees, and those living in older, less energy-efficient homes. For many, the choice between staying warm or paying for other essentials like food or transportation has become a harsh reality. What can you do to protect yourself from these rising costs? Start by taking a close look at your energy usage. One of the most effective ways to lower your bills is by improving energy efficiency in your home. Simple changes, like using energy-efficient light bulbs, upgrading insulation, and sealing drafts around windows and doors, can lead to long-term savings. Investing in a smart thermostat to better control heating and cooling can also make a noticeable difference. Another option is to explore renewable energy sources, like solar panels, which, although requiring upfront investment, can dramatically lower your energy bills in the future. Additionally, consider switching to more affordable energy providers if possible, and keeping track of government programs that may offer rebates or subsidies for energy-saving initiatives. While energy prices are on the rise, taking proactive steps to reduce your energy consumption and invest in sustainability can help you manage the financial burden. Number 4. Job market instability. The job market in the UK is facing unprecedented challenges, and by 2025, it could become even more unstable. With advancements in technology, automation is increasingly replacing jobs that once required human labour. Industries like manufacturing, retail, and even customer service are seeing significant shifts, making it harder for workers to find secure, long-term employment. While some industries are growing, the pace of these changes is creating a growing divide between sectors with high demand and those that are shrinking. The uncertainty surrounding job security is concerning, especially for those who rely on industries susceptible to disruption. The rise of artificial intelligence, robotics, and outsourcing means that many positions, especially those in middle-skilled jobs, are at risk. Furthermore, the gig economy is growing, but with it comes a lack of benefits, job stability, and worker protections that many people are used to. What can you do to stay ahead in this shifting job market? Upskilling is one of the most important steps you can take. Focus on learning new, in-demand skills, whether that's tech-related, like coding or data analysis, or soft skills, like leadership and communication. Many online platforms offer free or affordable courses, making it easier than ever to boost your resume. Freelancing and remote work are other alternatives that offer flexibility and independence. Many people are turning to online platforms to find contract work or build small businesses. It's important to diversify your income streams and not rely solely on one source of employment. By focusing on continuous learning and staying adaptable, you can weather the storm of job market instability and position yourself for success in a rapidly changing world. Number 5. Health system strain. The UK's National Health Service, NHS, has long been a cornerstone of the country's healthcare system. However, by 2025, it's predicted that the NHS will be under even more strain due to a growing demand for services and a shortage of medical professionals. With an ageing population, rising healthcare costs, and long-standing issues like understaffing, the NHS will likely struggle to keep up with the demands placed on it. Currently, patients already face long waiting times for both routine and emergency care. The backlog from the COVID-19 pandemic has only made this problem worse. For many, it's not uncommon to wait months or even years for non-urgent procedures. If these challenges aren't addressed, the waiting times could extend even further, leading to a significant impact on health outcomes. So what can you do to protect your health amidst these challenges? One of the best things you can do is focus on prevention. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and managing stress can reduce the likelihood of developing chronic conditions, which will help keep you out of the waiting lines. Additionally, take advantage of alternative healthcare options. Services like private health insurance, telemedicine, or even local community health programs can provide quicker access to care when you need it most. Telehealth services, in particular, offer convenience and flexibility for consultations, especially for non-emergency concerns. It's also important to stay informed and engaged in your health. Regular checkups, monitoring your health metrics, and seeking medical advice when needed can help identify issues early, preventing more serious health problems down the line. By taking a proactive approach to your health, you can reduce the strain on the NHS while ensuring you receive the care you need. Number 6. Food shortages and price hikes. Food shortages and rising prices are becoming an increasingly serious issue in the UK, and by 2025, these problems could be even worse. Global supply chains are still recovering from disruptions caused by the pandemic, and factors like extreme weather, trade restrictions, and inflation are putting additional strain on food production and distribution. As a result, the cost of essential items like vegetables, grains, and meat is rising, and availability is becoming less predictable. For many households, these rising costs mean tougher choices at the grocery store. Families are finding it harder to buy nutritious, fresh foods, and many are being forced to rely on cheaper, processed alternatives. This shift could have long-term impacts on public health, as poor nutrition is linked to a range of chronic conditions like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. So what can you do to prepare for these food-related challenges? One of the most effective strategies is to start meal prepping and planning. By buying in bulk and preparing meals in advance, you can cut costs and ensure you have nutritious options on hand, even if fresh produce becomes scarce. Focus on foods with a long shelf life, such as beans, grains, and frozen vegetables, which are often more affordable and just as nutritious. Another great solution is to explore local food options, like farmers markets or community-supported agriculture (CSA) programs. These can offer fresher, often cheaper produce while supporting local farmers. Additionally, consider growing your own food if possible. Starting a small garden or even growing herbs in your kitchen can reduce your reliance on store-bought items and help you save money. Although food shortages and price hikes are inevitable, taking proactive steps can help you ensure that your household remains well-fed and healthy during uncertain times. Number 7. Environmental impact. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's happening right now. And by 2025, its effects will be even more pronounced. The UK, like much of the world, is already experiencing the consequences of a changing climate. Extreme weather events, including flooding, droughts, and heat waves, are becoming more frequent and severe, and these disruptions are likely to affect daily life in ways that were once unimaginable. Rising sea levels and increased rainfall threaten coastal cities and towns, while water shortages are becoming more common in some regions. Farmers are struggling with unpredictable weather patterns that hinder crop growth, affecting food production and prices. And with natural disasters on the rise, there is a growing strain on emergency services and infrastructure, further stretching resources. So what can you do to mitigate the effects of climate change in your own life? One of the most impactful actions is to reduce your carbon footprint. This includes driving less, using public transportation, and investing in energy-efficient appliances for your home. Switching to renewable energy sources, such as solar panels, can help lower your dependence on fossil fuels, even though it may require some upfront investment. In addition, supporting sustainable businesses, reducing waste, and conserving water are simple but effective ways to contribute to the fight against climate change. Even small changes, like recycling or reducing single-use plastic, can collectively make a big difference. It's also important to stay informed about climate-related risks in your area. Preparing for extreme weather by creating an emergency plan and securing your property can help minimize damage in the event of a disaster. While the environmental challenges are daunting, taking proactive steps towards sustainability can help reduce the impact on both your community and the planet. Number 8. Mental health crisis. Mental health has become a growing concern in the UK, and by 2025, the crisis is expected to worsen. The pressures of economic uncertainty, the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the increasing demands of modern life are taking a toll on people's mental well-being. Anxiety, depression, and stress-related disorders are on the rise, with many feeling overwhelmed by the challenges they face. Unfortunately, mental health services are already stretched thin, and the demand for care is only expected to increase. The societal stigma around mental health, though improving, still exists, causing many to suffer in silence. Long waiting times for therapy and counselling further exacerbate the issue, making it difficult for individuals to get the help they need when they need it most. So, what can you do to prioritise your mental well-being in these difficult times? First, it's essential to recognise the importance of self-care. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep are all crucial for maintaining mental health. Incorporating mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can also help reduce stress and promote a sense of calm. Additionally, don't be afraid to seek support. While it may take time to access professional services, talking to a friend, family member, or support group can make a huge difference. Online therapy platforms and mental health apps have also gained popularity and can provide immediate support when in-person sessions are unavailable. Lastly, stay connected with your community. Building strong social networks can provide a sense of belonging and reduce feelings of isolation. By proactively addressing your mental health, you can better navigate the pressures of daily life and ensure that you're equipped to handle whatever challenges lie ahead. Number 9. Aging population. The UK is facing a demographic shift that is set to reshape the country by 2025. An aging population. As life expectancy increases, the number of older adults is growing rapidly, while the proportion of working-age people is shrinking. This change poses significant challenges, particularly in terms of healthcare, pensions, and social services. The demand for elderly care will soar, putting additional pressure on public services that are already stretched thin. As the population ages, the cost of providing adequate healthcare for older individuals will rise. The NHS will be tasked with meeting the needs of a larger number of elderly patients, many of whom will have chronic health conditions that require long-term care. At the same time, fewer younger people will be contributing to the workforce, leading to potential issues with pension funding and workforce shortages. So what can you do to prepare for this shift? First, start planning for retirement if you haven't already. The sooner you begin saving and investing, the better positioned you'll be to handle financial pressures as you age. Many people underestimate the cost of retirement, so it's essential to account for rising living costs, healthcare, and potential long-term care needs. Additionally, prioritizing your health is crucial. Staying active, maintaining a balanced diet, and seeking regular medical checkups can help you age more gracefully, reducing your reliance on healthcare services in the future. If you're in a position to do so, consider exploring long-term care insurance or other options that can help cover the costs of care as you age. Finally, stay informed and involved in discussions around policies that address the needs of an aging population. By being proactive in your health and finances, you'll be better equipped to navigate the changes that lie ahead. Number 10. Political instability. Political instability is increasingly becoming a concern in the UK, and by 2025, it could worsen, affecting both governance and daily life. The ongoing effects of Brexit, political polarisation, and frequent changes in leadership are creating an unpredictable political climate. With shifting policies and unclear directions on key issues like immigration, healthcare, and social welfare, many are left unsure about the future. This instability can lead to economic volatility, policy uncertainty, and even social unrest. The uncertainty around government actions may result in inconsistent regulations, particularly in areas like business, trade, and labour markets. For example, trade agreements with the European Union and other global partners remain in flux, and changes in immigration laws could impact the availability of workers, particularly in sectors like healthcare and agriculture. This unpredictable environment can make long-term planning difficult for both individuals and businesses. So what can you do to navigate political instability? First, stay informed. Understanding the political landscape and potential changes to policies will help you make better decisions, whether that's in terms of financial planning, career choices, or personal investments. Keep an eye on government announcements and economic forecasts to stay ahead of potential disruptions. It's also important to engage in your community and be an active participant in democratic processes. Voting, staying informed about local issues, and engaging in discussions about policies will help ensure that your voice is heard, especially during times of uncertainty. Additionally, diversifying your income streams and investing in assets that are less vulnerable to political turmoil, such as real estate or certain types of stocks, can provide a layer of protection. While political instability presents challenges, staying adaptable and informed will allow you to navigate the uncertainties ahead and safeguard your future. So there you have it. 10 shocking reasons why 2025 is shaping up to be a tough year, and how you can take action to protect yourself. The future may seem uncertain, but by staying informed and proactive, you can stay one step ahead of the challenges ahead. Now, I want to hear from you. What are you doing right now to prepare for what's coming? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's start a conversation. Your experiences could help others who are just as worried about the future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's just one click, and it helps us continue creating these in-depth, effort-filled videos to keep you informed. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies to navigate the road ahead, because your future starts today.